Hello friends, this is Rajdeep. Welcome to Learning Insight for UGC-NET-JRF Social Work. Discuss करेंगे community development and important community development program in India. And this is our video number 9. And if you have not seen my earlier videos, then please watch these videos. Go to my playlist and watch all the videos that are important sections. Definitely you will get a question from this important material sections, because of whatever topic I have chosen in the important material sections that mostly repeating in every time in your NET-JRF exam. So let's start. Okay, what is community development? The community development has been used specially in the decade from 1950 to 1960. So this community development specially used in the decade that is from 1952 to 1960 to describe a comprehensive method of raising standard of living in which the emphasis is on the participation of people. So community development program mainly emphasize the participation of people in India. The term community development refers governmental efforts to bring about social economic development, particularly in rural areas. So in context to India, the community development refers the government effort to bring about their social and economic development, and this especially in the rural areas, that means in villages. The community development refers to creation of social services, human development, community education program and other welfare programs. So the community development in fact was seen as a movement designed to promote better living for the whole community with active participation if possible at the community initiative. So the community development concern for the people participation and people's initiative, that is the community initiative if possible. They try to promote for the betterment of the people by the people initiatives only. Now the term community development used to describe a goal of bringing about social economic development in areas which are underdevelopment. So it's mainly focused for the area which are mainly underdeveloped. It was coined to refer to governmental project undertaken during the 1950s, the most developing countries which has just acquired an independent status after years of colonial rule. Now the community development can be considered as a goal and the community organization as a process. Remember this term is repeating in many times in your NET-JRF exam, that community development can be considered as a goal. So community development is the goal and community organization is the process or a method by which community development can be achieved. That means the community development can be achieved only through the community organization. That is the process, and the ultimate goal is to develop the community. Now the most important community development program in India, this is the list of the community development and the year they started and the founder, who was the founder of that project or whatever the programs was. So Sriniketan project started in the year 1914 by the Rabindranath Tagore. Then Gurgaon experiment that was started in 1920s by F.L. Bryony, and then Marte Dam project that was started in the year 1921, Dr. Spencer Hatch, and that started by Young Men Christian Association and Christian churches. The Sevagram that was started in 1920 and 1938 by Mahatma Gandhi. Then Firka development schemes that was started in 1946 by Madras government. Then Nilo Kheri experiment that was started in the year 1948 by SKD, and the Itawa pilot project started in the year 1948 by the Albert Mayor. Then Sarvodaya movement that was started in the year in 1948 and to 1949 by Vinoba Bhave. Then community development program, this is most important. Community development program started in the year 1952 by the government of India. National Extension Service that was started in 1953 by the government of India. Then Delhi pilot project that was started in 1952 by Ford Foundation. Then Ahmedabad pilot project that was started in the year 1960s by the Ford Foundation. Baroda pilot that was started in the year 1965 by Ford Foundation. Rural development program that was started in the year 1935 to 1936 and by the government of India. So these are the most important community development program. You can take it down, note down, so that you will before the exam you just revise this one. The most important community development program in India that we'll discuss in little bit detail, so that you will be clear, and sometimes they form assertion from this type of knowledge also. So Sri Niketan, that project was started in the year 1914. In 1921, a rural reconstruction program initiated by Rabindranath Tagore and Mr. Alim Street assisted the project. The main aim of this project was agriculture, village welfare corporations, Scott organization, industries and education. It was mainly focused for agriculture, village welfare corporation, Scott organization, industries and education. Now Gurgaon project, that is the project of rural welfare, was conceived and worked out by the Mr. F.L. Bryany in the year 1920. The objectives of the project was increasing agricultural production, stoppage of wastage on social functions of the society, and improvement of health. So the Gurgaon project mainly focused for the agriculture production, stoppage of wastage on social functions of the society, and improvement of health. Now Martedam project, that was the project can be regarded as joint venture of Young Men Christian Association and Christian churches. The objective of this project were to develop education, health, economic aspects of life, upliftment of moral and spiritual aspects, and social development. So Martedam project was mainly focused for the development of education, health, economic aspects, upliftment of moral and spiritual, and the social development. Now Gandhian constructive program at Sevagram. The project was started in the first time at Sevagram in 1920s and later Wardha in 1938. So it started in Sevagram in 1920s and later it extended in the Wardha in 1938. The objectives were to be conceived through the self-help, dignity of labor, self-respect, simple and honored living. So the objectives covered by this constructive program, that was self-help, dignity of labor, self-respect, simple and honored living. Now next slide, rural development program. This was a development program initiated in 1935 to 1936 with the announcement of grant of raise 1 crore by the government of India. This program mainly aim at encouragement of village industries, improvement of village communication, rural sanitation, and recreation, medical aid, and agriculture. So this program, rural development program, that was initiated in the year 1935 and 1936, and the program aims to encourage the village industries for the improvement of village communication system, rural sanitation, and recreation, medical aid, and agriculture. So this was the main aim of this program. Remember, in the last years, that is in 2018 and 2019, from the community development, they asked many questions. So this videos will be most effective for you in future. Also, they may ask question from rural development or community development. So in that context, this video will be very helpful for you. Now, Etawah pilot project. After the Second World War, a project for rural development and welfare was started in Etawah, UP in September 1948 with the active assistance of Mr. Albert Holmes, Mr. Horace Holmes. Now the objectives of the project were to measure the extent of agriculture development in terms of production and social improvement. Initiatives, confidence and cooperation of the people were also evaluated. So this project started in UP in the year 1948, and the main aim of this objectives of this project were to measure the extent of agriculture development in terms of their production and social improvement, and their initiatives also, as well as confidence, cooperation of the people were also be evaluated through this project. Now, Firka development scheme, this intensive rural reconstruction schemes popularly known as Firka development schemes. So this is actually intensive rural reconstruction schemes, and it's popularly known as Firka development schemes. So was launched by the government of Madras. Madras government has launched these schemes towards the end of 1946. So at the end of 1946 they started this program, and it was to improve the living condition in the area and create villagers and active interest in the problem to make them self-sufficient and self-reliant. So what was the main aim of this program is to improve the living condition in the area and to create villagers and active interest in their problem to make them self-sufficient and self-reliant. So this was self-sufficiency and self-reliant is the main. Now, Sarvodaya schemes. The Sarvodaya scheme is also based on the Gandhian principles. So this scheme is based on the Gandhian principle. The state of Bombay has been taking active interest in this scheme since 1948 to 1949. Now, the state Bombay has taken active interest in these schemes in the year 1948 to 1949. The scheme emphasized on the cooperative principles and methods to try to inculcate the habit of self-help, mutual aid, and habit of saving among the people. So the scheme tried to emphasize the cooperative principles and method, and what the scheme tried to do, to make the habit of self-help and mutual aid and habit of saving among people. So this is all about the schemes, important schemes and programs in community for regards to the community development the videos. And if yes, please do subscribe, share, like and comments. You can also join my Telegram channel for all videos and test paper. You can also join my Google Classroom and Facebook page, like my Facebook page. Thank you, thanks for watching.